The Volunteers' offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last
breaks into the open. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. He turns that loose down the right side. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Man, you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. They go to the ground. There he goes.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it out of the shotgun. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. Got the back over the middle. Lots of room to run. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Wildcats! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll pull it down on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Vols with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting it. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end. but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Running back searching for a hole. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. I want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Out of the backfield, he's open. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. They're setting up the screen. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this...
Makes the grab to the 25, and there's room. Touchdown ball. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Off play action. Pressure coming. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Snags it inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Second down.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is, a comeback could be in the cards. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arizona State.
At the 35, he's loose.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Volunteers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the ground, he's got it again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Applewhite. It's complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He breaks a tackle. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Tennessee ready to go to work, the Big Orange offense on the field. Going to the ground. Finds a little space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down for this offense. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Under fire. Finds his tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. And the Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Looking for the score. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
And the extra point is good.
42, Kentucky, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Kentucky going quickly. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line.
Tennessee offense will take over.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Using his legs to buy some time. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Vols will try to move the sticks on 4th down.
Cooler 18. Offset.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snagged out of the air. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got his man quickly. Touchdown Vols! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a perfect job by the offense executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. He leaves it with his back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. What could go wrong did in the 1st half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the 1st half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line.
Offense will take over.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabs it inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's on target and complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Applewhite. Throws to the back. This time he's got him. Turning it on. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll pull it on the read. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Absolutely perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here is the Tennessee offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Looking to pass. It's Applewhite. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They're testing the right side here. Picks up the first down, still moving. There he goes to the right. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown ball.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. It'll be a draw. Breaks into the open. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Applewhite. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse. I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Got the first down. Looking for more. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Vols just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He leaves it with the back. Creates a little space. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays. back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Applewhite. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll run it to the right side. Got a little space. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Volunteers.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Here's the handoff. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds space on the right. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown ball! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And how about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field, big-time play, big-time throw, receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
91, Kentucky, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll give it to the back. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the option. Now the pitch. Fighting off the defender. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they shown.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So here is the Tennessee offense.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down. They will move the sticks.
Gain of 22.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
By the receiver.
Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10.
33-yard line. First down for the offense.
Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Touchdown, Tennessee! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Memphis is just getting blown off the field right now, and like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 19 to UTSA. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give him credit.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Touchdown, Volunteers! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here. And
oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the ground game. Turns it on in midfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the...
Turning it on! He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Oh, they're after him. It's complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quick release by the QB. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift. prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have...
He uncorks one deep. He's got it along the sideline. Oh, he found a space up. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They'll go with a direct snap. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line.
22 water. 22 water. Jerk.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The Vols are in the hurry-up. The give to the tailback. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Volunteers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Leaves it with the back. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The hand to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on fourth down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
Got a man. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous play. A late touchdown.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Back to the ground with the running back. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line.
And the Vols come to the line in the hurry up.
For the offense.
The give to the back. And this play will be for no gain.